Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Apologies, I'm running a little late. I was rocking out to some tunes in the shower. Next minute, I'm like, shit. I was meant to start a stream like 10 minutes ago. Oh well, I feel refreshed now. It's been a sort of a shit day. Like it's been like wet but muggy, real annoying. Like one of those days where you can't really do much outside because it was sort of raining on and off and cloudy. But yeah, very sticky, very tropical sort of weather. Anyway, so I've got a. I didn't want a hazy tonight. I was so hazed out yesterday. So yeah, I've gone for a West Coast Pilsner. So yeah, something dry and crisp and bitter. So yeah, this one I've actually been sitting on for a while. It's by Mountain Culture. It's called Cool Your Jets, and it's 5%. They've actually got an old plane in the backyard of the brewery, and they sort of play on that a bit. It's pretty funny. So yeah, I have had this beer before because I had a 4-pack of it. I had a 4-pack of quite a few Mountain Culture beers over the Christmas period. So yeah, this was one of them. I was always going to review one. I just hope it's still drinking all right because it's probably like 3 months old now. But being a Pilsner, I'm sure it will be. I've actually got a Mountain Culture Pilsner style glass, so perfect match. It's pretty cool. Cheers to the chat. We've got Kerry. Not sure if they'll make it. We'll soon see when we catch up on the chat. Cheers, Evie. Evie and Kerry chatting to each other. Hopefully that goes all right. Cheers, Juzzy. My man. Yeah, pretty cool actually. It's like a toy plane in the picture, but the one they've got at the yeah, the one they've got at the actual brewery, it's like a small plane, like the sort of plane you'd go in if you were skydiving or something like that. And yeah, it's just sitting up on a shed in the back of the brewery. And every now and then, like they'll get up in it and take photos, and yeah, it's pretty funny. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, it's been a bit of a weird Sunday. Like I did a beer review at lunchtime, and then I was meant to do a stout show with some of the American boys, and the main one I was going to do it with, I just haven't heard from him. I think he had a big day at work, and yeah, just hit the bed. And obviously, because it's sleepy time over in America, I'll probably get a message from him in about an hour or two saying, "Oh, sorry, dude, I went to sleep." So, bit awkward. But yeah, so I didn't drink. All I had was that one beer earlier today. And this is normally the Sunday where I light it up because I don't go back to work till tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I was thinking if it goes well, this one, I might do another one afterwards. I just don't want any IPAs. So if I do another beer after this, I'll probably do a fruit sour, something colourful and bold. Cheers, Dan. So yeah, hit that thumbs up, peeps. We've got a few watching already, which is good. Let's get into this Pilsner. Still smells good. Just from opening that can, I'm like, hello, baby. Yeah, I was cranking some chili peppers in the shower. I love there's just something about busting out some great tunes when you're in the shower and it's really relaxing. Oh, that looks brilliant. Should see. I don't know if you can see the carbonation. It looks so good going up the glass. It's not really showing on camera, but yeah, that head's ready to boil over. It's a milky boy. So yeah, colour is, now that it's settled, I'm going to say, oh, it's not really settled. The carbonation's insane. So I'm going to say medium to high carbonation on this one, even with that big head on it. Yeah, medium straw in colour. Clean and clear. If it didn't have that lively bubble action going on, I'd be able to see straight through it. And yeah, the body's probably light to medium. Let's go a smell. Yeah, dude. I have had it before, and I remember when I drank it fresh, I was like, hello, baby. Good to see you, Matt. I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, I was listening to Stadium Arcadium. I honestly feel like Chili Peppers are a band that they're obviously well respected. There's a lot of haters for them as well, but they're a band that's rated. But they have particular albums, in my opinion, that are underrated, and Stadium Arcadium is one of them. It's an absolute masterpiece. It's like two albums, and there's just fucking rad songs all the way throughout, and you never hear anyone talk about it. Like, it's brilliant. And I was just listening to all not even the singles on the album, like half the other tunes, and I'm like, fuck, this album's good. Cheers, King. Good to see you. Cheers, Angie. It's good to see some people watching from Twitch. I think if I get some decent average numbers in Twitch for a couple of streams, then I become an affiliate. So, yeah, if anyone out there has Twitch and can help us out and just every now and then just watch some time from over there, I think it works in my favour. Cheers, Angie from YouTube. So, yeah, hit that thumbs up, peeps. We'll try and get a good stream going. And then, yeah, as I said, if people want to hang around and I feel like another beer, I might do a second one because, yeah, I don't go back to work till tomorrow afternoon. It's currently, yeah, just after 10 o'clock at night, Sunday morning. I mean, Sunday night. And, yeah, I've only had one beer for the whole day, which is, yeah, big shock. I don't know. Like, I don't know where the Arvo went. It just flew. I've switched. Cheers, brother. Yeah, I think I only need like one or two more streams where I've got like a certain number of average views on it, and then I've checked off all the other. There's certain things you need to become a Twitch affiliate, and that was the only thing I needed. So, yeah. And yeah, pretty much everyone that's joined me on Twitch, I've then followed them back. Most people probably don't even have any content on there, but anyway, let's get into the beer. Let's give it a bit of a whiff. Sort of got a bit of everything. Like, I smell tropical, I smell citrus, I smell stone fruit, I smell like, yeah, biscuit and bread. Like, it's really complex for a lager. So first of all, probably the main things you smell is like bread, biscuit, and lemon, like your traditional lager. That's sort of the first thing you smell, but then yeah, you sort of hang around for a bit and you start to get this big waft of like pine and citrus and stone fruit, even some tropical fruit. Cheers, Luke. Yeah, I've only had one, man. See, I was going to do a stout like a stout show with a couple of the boys, and yeah, one or two of them were good to go, and then yeah, the main one that I organised it with initially just don't know what happened. He's like, message me and we'll get into it and we'll do a stout Sunday and it'll be great. And yeah, I just hadn't heard back from him. He's like me, he works a lot of overtime and he's always fucking knackered and falls asleep and yeah, so I'm hoping that's all it is. He's just gone to bed early. Yeah, so it's like traditionally a lager style glass Evie. So in the city Cologne in Germany, they have a beer style called a Kolsch, and I think this is a Kolsch glass. It's got a particular name. I can't think of the name of it. Whatever it is, Bumpy, my good friend in America, named his one of his dogs that name of the whatever the glass is. Yeah, that's generally what it is. That style, good for lagers, and yeah, like just when I first poured it, just seeing all the bubbles and that in it looked amazing. Cheers, Phil. Hopefully, I haven't missed anyone. I don't think I have. Yeah, yep. Yeah, boys. Cheers, Joshy. Sweet man. Who's your team of choice that you always go for? I've got a couple of favourite football teams. Liverpool, Bayern Munich, Celtic, Inter Milan, and Melbourne Victory. They're probably my picks. I don't really care about the French league. Um, yeah, USA don't really care too much about either. And then yeah, I like some other teams that are in like the Championship and a few of the lower leagues in England. I've got a soft spot for Birmingham because one of my good mates is a mad blue nose. Yeah, cool man. Always good to get that shit out of the way. I just wish I had more inspiration. I just get home from work for a week, especially if I've done overtime, and I just feel fucked, and it's like the last thing I want to do. I try to keep on top of it more during the week, so I don't have to do it on weekends. But yeah, I really need to do a good tidy up at some stage. Cheers again, Matt. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, same. Like there's sports teams I follow and I like, but it's like at the end of the day, I'm always going to choose footy and other sports over those sports. Yeah, very very thin. But yeah, I only ever use it when I get a mountain culture lager or pilsner. Yep, a lot of our community jobs. So let's see what we're getting. Yeah, it's big like lemon, orange as well. Pine's there. I wish it was sort of more, but from what I remember on the taste, I think it was quite piney. But yeah, bready, biscuity, slightly grainy. There's a touch of tropical fruit as well. I reckon like maybe pineapple and passion fruit. Yeah, let's get it. It looks like I've been drinking it, but yeah, just the head was so massive. It's pretty cool glass. Cheers, legends. Second beer for the day at fucking 10:30. One thing that did deter me a bit too. Obviously, I don't have any smasher beers, but yeah, I've just been getting a little bit of a sore throat the last day or two. So if I didn't have any excuse to drink, like no reviews or yeah, like just having just a casual drink, watching tally or something, I just didn't feel the need. Yeah, hit that like, peeps. Yeah, it's an awesome glass. I've got so many mountain culture glasses. Mountain culture, range, and banks would be. Oh, probably boat rocker too. I've got a lot of their stuff. God, it's going to be a good week. Hopefully, we're not having that issue tonight where people are writing messages and they're not going through. I have heard that other people are having the issue as well. It's not just me. So yeah, it's obviously whether it's a YouTube problem, a StreamYard problem, a bit of both. Who knows? Yeah, definitely some pine. I get like a almost like a herbaceous, like mint, a minty note, and like woody, like a sort of like a cedar sort of note. Mm. It truly is a great pilsner. It's drinking just like it always has. It hasn't really changed much, so it's a good thing. Probably just lost a little bit of that initial hot bite, like just that sort of sharp bitterness and like the pine sort of hitting you straight away. Yeah, I must admit, dude, I had a name of a channel once that was yeah, it was Mountain Culture Pills. It was the what was the name of the pills? They've got the name of the pills now, and it's like yeah, it's a funny name that makes it sound like drugs. I can't even think of it off the top of my head. God, what is wrong with me? Yeah, poppin' pills. Yeah. So I did a poppin' pills stream once, and when I put poppin' pills in the title, it wouldn't allow it. I had to change the name of the beer. So I put poppin' pilsner, and then it was fine. It's fucking ridiculous. Pilsner's not a pills isn't even spelt like that. It's two L's. Yep. Cheers, Josh. No, it was the name of the beer, brother. It really, I don't know, like, it really winds me up when these breweries claim to be, I don't know, great. And they bring out 4 or 5 limited release beers. And every beer's like hop forward. It's like just fucking make one at least, a lager or a stout or just something different. Like that bracket series I had last night. I just after I had it, I was just like, I'm so sick of hazy beer. 5 beers they brought out, and every single beer was hop forward. They do fucking awesome stouts and decent lagers. It's like just even if you've had just one out of the 5, it's like I really can't wait till all the haze kids that only drink hazies start to get sick of them, and then breweries can start moving towards other styles. Yeah, yeah. So you've done the same thing. Let's top her back up, shall we? I bet you I'll sleep like shit tonight. The whole time I'll just be thinking about going back to work. I need to do another beer order. I've yeah, done a lot of beer reviews recently and haven't had any smashes, so I've had to drink some of the craft stuff. And yeah, I reckon by the end of this week, if I keep doing reviews the way I am, I'll start to run out of beer. I want to get some Hawkers. I really feel like I need to get back on the Hawkers again. They've recently had a birthday party, so I feel like they should have some good beers out there. Any other recommendations? Anyone have anything they'd suggest I should look out for? Or I'm all ears. It's just that one thing I hate though is when I get recommended a brewery or something, and then you go to get them and you can't, or you bloody have to pay fucking $50 postage. It's not the fault of the person recommending it, it's just breweries just being dickheads. I mentioned a few days ago that the One Trick Pony is an elite old school West Coast, but you missed it. Okay. One Trick Pony, is that the name of the brewery? Or is that a Hawker's beer? Have you drank Hawker's recently though? Oh no, yeah, you probably would have. Yeah. You've probably just had their average stuff, Juzzy. You've probably just had their core range stuff. You got to go for the limited release shit. Oh, One Trick Pony. Westy by Mountain Culture. I must have missed that. Fuck. I'll have to do another order through them. I've just, yeah, as much as I love Mountain Culture, just the bringing out just hazies all the time, I just got sick of it, and I haven't been ordering off their website as much as I used to. I would never miss a beer from them, and I practically still haven't, but quite often I'll just get a single now and I shop at Carwin or someone instead of getting 4 packs from them all the time. Because I'm just so sick of all the hazies just tasting the same. To be in like Carwin Cellars and some of the more boutique craft stores, Juzzy, but yeah, on their website as well. You would have had their stuff that's for their supermarkets and like the basic bottle shops and that, which some of it's okay, but yeah, I can see why you don't think much of it. I'll have a look. I'm going to go on their website tonight, bro. So I'll have a look on there and I'll recommend something for you to try if you want. Hookers beers. That's like poop. Nah, they've currently got one of the best brewers in Australia back working for them. So I find they're a lot of their limiteds and that are fucking unbelievable. Yeah, yeah, no worries, dude. I'll have a bit of a look see after when I sort of settle down later tonight. We could even maybe go there, dude. That'd be a good place to go because it's sort of in the northern suburbs. Good old reservoir. I'll tell you, it's pretty shit beer as Hawke's beer, as in the Bob Hawke Brewery up in Sydney. Their beers are pretty shit. Good facility, but pretty average beer. Yeah. Nah, Hawker's Limited beers are fucking phenomenal. A lot of them are like Australia's sort of elite level. But yeah, I've heard that they re-released the OG Pale Ale, and that was one of my favourite beers when I first got into craft. I think it might have had Galaxy in it. So it had that when Galaxy first hit the scene, like with Stone and Wood Pacific Ale. I just remember it having a real awesome like fruitiness as well as bitterness. Always keen for a beer run, yeah, for sure. I just haven't been down to I just haven't been down to Melbourne like I usually do. I think just the cost of living now, just I just can't do the shit I used to do. I get paid more now than what I used to. I probably, yeah, like I'm obviously staying home a lot more, but I just feel like I'm struggling more than I normally am. Obviously, everything's gone up though, so I did do a lot of good shit last year too. Though I went to like quite a few good beer festivals. I went to like 3 massive concerts. I didn't do proper holiday. Oh, I guess I went to Sydney, but it was only for 3 days. I didn't do a proper holiday last year, which was a bit of a shame. Normally, I'd at least go on a holiday somewhere for a good week or so. I've just been holding off because of Angus getting so old, and I just don't want to leave him. And it'd be the worst thing ever if I left Angus and he carked it while I was away. Left Barrel Brewery from South Australia are doing some sneaky styles. Okay, cool. Might have to check them out. I wonder if they do what do postage to Victoria. How about we have a bit of a look at them now? Left Barrel Brewery. Damn it. Yeah, they look good. They've got like a dunkel and some high ABV thing. I don't know what it is. They're all out of stock though, dude. They can't keep up with demand. Yeah. All that Dayton's the same, dude. When it comes to craft beer, you need to try limited releases and stay away from core range. Core range stuff that you get just in your basic bottle O's is generally shit. And that's when, like, when you say stuff like, "Oh, it's hard to get good craft beer," it's because you're buying the basic stuff. Yeah, 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 definitely. I reckon I've had some of their stuff at a festival, like Gabs or something like that. I've definitely seen that logo before. Yeah, I've definitely got a bit of a sore throat. I hope it doesn't get worse. It'd be shit having a fucking cold in the middle of summer. G'day from Kalgoorlie, West Australia, matey. Have you tried Duncan's Yum Yum? Oh, I don't know. I've had some Duncans recently, but I don't know if I've had Yum Yum. What style is it, brother? Welcome in, by the way. Good to see someone from the WA Outback. Yeah, I've had just recently I've had Duncan's Rainier, which was a West Coast. I had one of their raspberry sours, and I also had what was the other one I had? I think it was like a grapefruit IPA or something. It's a Kiwi dry lager with yuzu. Cool. Sounds good. Bob's your dunkel. Fuck yeah. That's an awesome name. I haven't actually had a proper dinner, dude. I had KFC for like a sort of a late lunch and sort of felt full ever since. I was gonna have some pasta, but yeah. I might still have some after this, but we'll see how we go. It's been one of those days of just yeah, it's like it's been all out of sync. Yeah, geez, it'd get hot where you are, dude. How'd you stumble across the channel? It's been good lately. There's a lot of new people showing up. So obviously the algorithm's pushing me for like an Aussie audience, which is good. Reheating pizza. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it tastes better. Yeah, I like when you get that grainy quality of a Pilsner. It's like dry and sort of snappy. It just there's something about it. It just hits like when it's like a warm day. Just it's refreshing. Cheers, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, we do like beer reviews like this. I always go live and just do random beer reviews most nights. Most weeknights I do like a beer at least. Does depend because I work shift work, so some weeks I might do a beer or two each night, and then other weeks you might not see me at all. So yeah, I do a lot of overtime and I do arvo shift, and I don't get home till like midnight, so there's no point doing them then. So yeah, it can be a bit spontaneous, but yeah, on the weekends I'm generally about if I haven't disappeared to the city or anything. And yeah, we also do like panel stuff as well, where I just get mates up and just talk shit and sort of like an online pub sort of thing. Got a real good community, like people from all walks of life and all around the globe. And yeah, some are big drinkers, some don't drink at all, some are smokers. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We're always got heaps of shit to talk about. A lot of real outgoing people, a lot of loud fuckers. But yeah, it's good times, especially during the week. I just love the fact that I can finish work, I live alone, I can jump on here, and it's like, yeah, all of a sudden you're surrounded by mates. Cornettos are mad. I got 4 for 4. Fuck yeah. What flavour? I love the mint ones. Anything chocolate and mint is my jam. That's like the fucking awesome combo. I feel like mint's real divisive. You either love it or hate it. Yeah, I think it's drumsticks. The choc mint drumsticks. I think I've got a couple of them in the freezer. What's the pub scene like in Kalgoorlie? I'd imagine it being pretty good. A lot of people there to spend money on beers. So yeah, hit that thumbs up, peeps, if you haven't already. One on every corner. All have skimps. Yeah. I remember when I first went to Perth, me and my brother, and he's like, oh, I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but we'll go get a beer at one of the skimps. And I'm like, what the fuck, skimps? And then we went in there. I'm like, oh yeah, double choc drumstick is the best. Yeah, double choc's always a winner. There's so many fucking different ice creams and shit now. Yeah. How good was it back in the day with the paddle pops where you'd like be licking it right to the bone and then see that it had fucking free paddle pop? Yeah. Paddle pop when I was a kid were probably about 70 cents. Now they're about $5. At least this beer's hung around for a while. I'm not drinking it too quick. What I should do with the next beer, if I decide to do a fruit sour, I should get you to pick which one I do. Because I've got two one-drop fruit sours. I've got others. I've got the new ones, but I've still got two of the oldies, and I'm thinking I might review one next after this. I should grab them both out of the fridge and get you to vote on which one I should do. Free Mars bars were good too. Yeah, that was a big thing for a while there. It was like when Coca-Cola first started doing the thing where it had the names on the cans and the bottles, and you'd be digging through trying to find your name. Yeah. How do I actually do? Can I do a poll? Some I don't know how the fuck you do 'em. It's got to be a way. Probably have to do it through YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really anything on here that looks like it'd teleprompter. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. We've got sounds. We've got this bad boy. Yeah, it's definitely still a bit warm and sticky. The time is currently 10:42 p.m. I'm guessing where you are would be, I'm going to say 7:42 p.m. or is it 8:42 p.m.? Yeah, no, I'm keen for another. Don't have to work till tomorrow lunchtime, so 7:42. Yeah, I thought yous were 3 hours difference. So yeah, it's like just after dinner time sort of thing. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna have another beer. What I'll do, I'll grab the two of them out of the fridge, show yous, get yous to pick which one I'll do, and then wrap this stream up and take a photo of the beer and sort of write info about it and start a new stream. So there'd be probably a little 10-minute break in between. But yeah, obviously I'm not wrapping this one up yet. I've still got bloody half a glass. Yeah, that was good, that. Scared. Never scared. Ooh, baby. Fuck yeah. It's a good size. Yeah. One thing I used to love was as a kid when I collected a lot of sports cards and stuff was the sports cards with the chewing gum. You'd get a pack of footy cards and then have like bubble gum with it. Yeah, it was pretty cool. All the cards would smell like bubble gum. I remember like when we used to get pocket money, me and my brother would like ride down to the nearest milk bar and you'd get like a pack of footy cards with some bubble gum, like a hot dog and like a slushy, and it'd cost you about $4. Good value for money back then. If you got a pack of footy cards, a hot dog and a drink these days, you'd be up for like $20. Probably even more. On the charcoal now. Yep. So where are you originally from, Mike? Are you from Perth? Be interesting to see with like Kalgoorlie and a lot of sort of mining towns and that, what the percentage of people are like WA people or what from other states. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, I know roughly where that is. I'm just not familiar with it. When I've been to WA, I've went the furthest south I've been is just below Margaret River, and then the furthest north is where the massive sand dunes are, sort of a couple of hours north of Perth. That's sort of the amount of area I've covered along the coast there. I yeah, I've spent a few times in Perth, but yeah, one time I hired a car and just did a bit of travelling around by myself. It's pretty good. I really enjoyed Margaret River area. Thought it was pretty cool. 6 years. Yep. Yep. Yeah, maybe I've been through there. Whereabouts are those massive sand dunes, or are they everywhere in that area? I just remember being in these huge sand dunes, and I'd gone through a couple of towns, a couple of hours sort of north of Perth. And in these huge sand dunes, there was all these like buggies getting around and people on motorbikes. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Gracetown. Is Gracetown where Nate Fife's from? Yeah, that's it. How far north of Perth is Lancelin? I definitely remember Lancelin. I got a feeling my brother and his family might go there camping, maybe. Hmm. I need to get back over to WA. It's awesome. I really want to do South Australia again. I've pretty much done well, apart from Darwin and Canberra, I've done every major city in Australia now as an adult, except for Adelaide. I've been to Adelaide quite a bit as a kid, but not as an adult. I want to get over there and just spend like maybe 4 days or so just doing the beer scene over there, some of the wine scene, and just visiting like the food markets and maybe even go to a game of footy or something over there. Southwest Victoria. So yeah, on the South Australian side of Melbourne. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon I definitely went a bit further than Lancelin and then. I would have went at least an hour and a half, 2 hours north of Perth, I reckon. I reckon I went through Lancelin and stopped there, but then I kept going further north. Yeah, footy's unreal. It's good when if you're a neutral supporter, so you don't have any sort of passion for a team. It's a good close game. And you're there with like an Aussie that might support one of the teams, and it's a good crowd. Like, yeah, it's an awesome spectacle. It's hard not to get into it. I've taken a few friends that, like international that had nothing, like had no knowledge of the game, and most of the time they've really enjoyed it. Yeah, I remember that name too. Cervantes, little coastal town. I remember stopping at a pub and having a feed and a beer and stuff. And it was starting to get dark, so then I sort of turned around and went back home. When I say home, back to Perth. One thing that was risky as fuck, I hired the car and I was like, I'm not getting insurance because I got a really good deal on the hire car because I'm a Melbourne Football Club member and they're sponsored by Hertz, and I got a really fucking good deal on the car. Like, it was awesome value for money. But then when the insurance come up, it was like fucking about double what the about yeah another double on top of what the car hire was, and I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm just going to take the risk. I'm a good driver. I just got to be careful. And yeah, the whole time driving through some of the foresty areas on the coast and that, like Margaret River, I was just like fucking shitting myself every time I seen a kangaroo. So that's the thing. You can obviously be a very good driver with an awesome record, and yeah, you're very cautious, but yeah, you get a kangaroo hit you and you're fucked. Like, there's nothing you can do. But yeah, thankfully I got away without any bruises. Yeah, I can see that. Who did you follow? The Eagles? Or were you like sort of into it, had a team before the Eagles come along? I can already taste that fruit sour. So who that's here in the chat's keen to hang around for another half hour to an hour and watch me drink a delightful fruited mess? Cool. Manly supporters. The Sea Eagles. We're talking AFL, bro. West Coast Eagles. But yeah, what I might do is go grab these sour beers and we'll chuck them up, and I'll give you a little description of each one and get you to pick out which one I'm going to do. I'll be back. It's not one thing if you don't know me well. My fridge isn't close by, so quite often if I say I'm going to the fridge, I'm gone for a bit. So bear with me. Yeah, boy. Yeah, who are you talking about here, man? Are you talking about Troy Simmons? Actually, no, I might be going back further. All your things said above was actually he played for West Coast first, then Melbs, but I don't think there was any other comment before that, so I didn't know what you were talking about. Anyway, I've got those two beers. Apologies that I took a while. As I said, the back shed fridge is a fair way away. So, the first one we've got is called Right Back to Me. It is a double fruited smoothie sour ale at 6%. That's what it looks like. And on the back, it says, Right back to me weaves sun-warmed Aussie blueberries, ripe mango, and deep black currant into a luxuriously thick smoothie. A gentle ribbon of vanilla cream softens a vibrant fruit tang into a velvety fruit punch-like finish that lingers just long enough to tickle the nice part of your brain. So yeah, you pretty much got blueberry, mango, black currant, and vanilla cream for this one. So that's right back to me. And then the second one is called Dragon's Breath. It is a triple fruited smoothie sour ale at 6.3%. Pretty sick can artwork. And this one, give in to your indulgent side with this triple fruited smoothie sour, harnessing the decadent and exotic flavors of dragon fruit, pomegranate, and banana, all tied together with white chocolate and thick creamy milk sugar. Big and thick, pouring a deep red and aromas reminiscent of a boutique patisserie. There you go. So, which is your pick, the first or the second? So, yeah, just say one or two, I guess. So, yeah, that's number one. Number one, as I said, was blueberry, mango, black currant, and vanilla cream. And number two was, which is dragon fruit, pomegranate, banana, and white chocolate. Both sound very good, I must admit. So yeah, I'll wait for maybe a minute or two and see what we got more of, and that'll be the winner. It's actually quite nice outside now. It's nice cool breeze, sort of fairly still night. It's one of those nights where my loud voice is probably booming into houses all along the neighbourhood. Hit that like button too, peeps, if you haven't already. So yeah, number one or two. What's your pick? Cheers, new person with the dollar donation. Very random. Come on, there's got to be more votes than three. We got like 14 people watching. So yeah, this is the beer I just had. Cool Your Jets Pilsner. Pretty nice. Good old mountain culture. Come on, Evie, you can't pick twice. I'm on to you. Yeah, 2 beers, brother. So they're both sour beers. Number 1 option is called Right Back to Me, and it's got blueberry, mango, blackcurrant, and vanilla cream. And then number 2 is called Dragon's Breath, and that's got dragon fruit, pomegranate, banana, and white chocolate. So I just thought I want to drink one of them. I thought I'll ask people which one they want to see. So yeah, all you have to do is go 1 or 2. Angie, where are you? Normally you'd be all over this. Maybe some people fell asleep and I went to get them out of the shed. Good to see you, Joey, too. Obviously, you've just come in not long ago. Yep. I feel like two's probably going to be more like decadent, like desserty, whereas one's probably more of like a fruity smoothie like thing. I think that's all the votes we're going to get. I don't know what's happened to half the people. It says that we got 15 watching and we've only got about 5 votes. Don't blame me if it's shit. I voted for the stout. Good call. Cheers, Mike. Did you actually vote, Mike? No, you didn't. So yeah, number 1's winning. I think we're gonna go number 1 because they've both got the same amount of votes, but Evie's written 2 twice. So I think we're going number 1, peeps. So yeah, next up, I will be reviewing Right Back to Me double fruited smoothie sour. So yeah, give us probably 10 minutes and I'll be back with this one. I just got to go to the toilet, take a photo, start the stream, and we'll get into it. So yeah, thanks for chiming in on this one. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, and we'll see you again soon.